What's up YouTube? This is your boy Steven here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new to this channel, consider to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you can always receive or get notified whenever we drop a new video. So I drop a video every Tuesday and Wednesday throughout the week, so that I can be of some good help to you, some of my guys, So today I'm having an interesting topic that I think is gonna be more valuable to some of us. And these are some of the things that I've learned throughout my mid-20s, Now I've crossed my mid-20s, I'm now in my late 20s, and I've learned a lot throughout my mid-20s. And these are some of the things that I think will be helpful for some of you guys who have not yet reached 20s and you are going into your 20s, and some of you who are still in your mid-20s, So the first thing that I think should be helpful for you guys is to have goals, to set goals, have a plan throughout the week, So if you have plans, you're going to have a good relationship with time management, And this is one of the things that have been disturbing me in my mid-20s. Sorry for that. So when you plan and you have a good plan, you're going to manage your time wisely, And one of the most important lessons in your mid-20s is to use your time wisely. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a good plan throughout the week, you're going to know where you're going to be the next day. You're going to know how much time you're going to spend in the following place or the following venue, and what people you are going to meet throughout the week. So this is going to make you know things that you are going to do throughout the week, and even plan before then, And this is going to help you help you to minimize on the risks that you pass throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you just walk aimlessly throughout the week, you move without plans, you know what I'm saying, and you don't have things to do. This is when the police is going to arrest you because they've just found you idle on the streets. And another thing, they're just going to be moving, maybe you fall into bad things, fall into bad influences. And this is one of the things that I think you should work on. Have goals set for yourself, and whenever you have goals set for yourself, it is going to help you feel better about yourself, have a nice week and something that you have accomplished throughout the week. Imagine if you do have a plan throughout the week, you at the end of the month you are going to you have accomplished most of the greater things for yourself. Let's say that you have planned to work onto gymming every day, because whenever you gym, that is a goal. It is going to help you feel better about yourself, look nice, and do things that most people cannot do, And I think you're going to have energy, throughout the week. And as into your mid-20s, these are some of the things that you should. Mid-20s, if you do set your goals and manage your time, I think you're going to have you're not going to have difficulties when you reach your late 20s. Another thing which is more important to know about is to have an accountability. Let's say, as we have said, you have set goals. Now it is time to have or to be accountable, for everything that you have done the following month, the following week. If you set goals now and you be accountable for them, it's going to help you have what we call consistency and to be accountable for everything that you do. Okay, so let's say if you set a goal to do what, to open up a business, and you fail the previous month, it is going to help you to identify some of the problems and challenges that you have passed through the following week, so that you can try to change and use other strategies so that you can achieve success. And you can never know where your failures are until you are accountable, you know. So accountability helps you to know your failures, your success, and where you need to improve, you know. So whenever you are accountable, it is going to help you to achieve much, you know, because you are determined on a certain goal and you are accountable. You know, if you don't achieve this goal, you are not going to be able to be successful, you know. So you are accountable for everything that you do. So accountability is much important, and I'm asking you guys, you should learn on this one and you should work hard on this one, because if you are not accountable, you are not going to put in efforts in everything that you do. Okay, even if it is your business, if you don't have accountability for the week, for the month, you are not going to be able to focus, you know. But accountability helps you to focus on one thing until you have achieved it, and it helps you to identify the problems that you need to work on, so that you can try to implement other strategies so that you can achieve success. And this is some of the things that I know that if you work on this in your mid-20s, it is going to help you to achieve more. So another thing that I think will be helpful, and I know that this one is more important, because you cannot achieve anything before you work on this. And if you cannot manage this one before you cross your mid-20s, it is going to be a problem. So this is about finances. Learn how to manage finances, my guy. So most of the people in their 20s and 25, they don't know how to manage finances. And this is one of the things that have been disturbing me a lot. I've failed on this one a lot of times, trust me, man. And I know that if you work on this one, you are going to be better version of yourself. So because most of us in our age, in our mid-20s, we have a time of pressure, you know. A lot of our guys are having like the newest iPhone, the newest clothes, the newest car, they have properties. So because of that, time is driving our emotions, are driving our finances. So at this age, most of the time, emotions will drive our finances, because we are driven by self-emotion. We don't think. So let's say you enter into the supermarket and your budget was to buy maybe one pack of soya or something, but because you see something that you want, you like, and you don't need it, you know, you just want it, you buy it, but assume the money is not enough. You have not planned for this. These are some of the things that have been disturbing you. You cannot buy something which you have not planned, because it is going to disturb your plan, your weekly plan, your weekly budget. You know what I'm saying? And if you buy it, it is going to make you to interfere with your budget. You know what I'm saying? So if you learn how to manage your money, to manage your finances, and we were speaking about finances, and yeah, so if you are in your mid-20s, you need to work on finances most of your time, because if you cross your mid-20s and you have not tried to eliminate wasting a lot of money, dumping your money, this is going to affect you in your 30s and in your late 20s. So yeah, so one of the things I think that should help you to manage your money or your finances is to have a weekly budget and a monthly budget. And this is going to help you to track all the expenses that you have, so that you can eliminate the unwanted expenses. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, another thing that I think you should work on is to fail. I know you guys you are scared about this one, because a lot of people, they don't want to fail. Everything that you have in your mind is irrational. You just want to win. you just want to be successful, you know what I'm saying. But I think if you try to fail, let's say, like, the goal is not to fail, but it is just to allow yourself to try a lot of things. Because when you try a lot of things, you are going to achieve more and more, because you're going to know where your weaknesses are and where you have to improve. So failure is not there to maybe it, because failure for me, I will not even count it as failure, but I will count it as lessons, you know, because failure teaches us a lot of things. We cannot know much about ourselves until we fail, and most of us, we are terrified about failing. But trust me, this is something that we have gained throughout schooling time, you know. Schools have taught us that failing is bad, but I think failure is the best teacher. If you allow yourself to fail and try new things, you are going to fail a lot of most of your time, but it's going to help you like learn more and try to know a lot of things, you know, because you're going to know where your improvements are, where you need to add a lot of improvement, where you weak, and you know. So I think failure teaches us a lot in our 20s, you know, mid 20s. And this is something that a lot of people are terrified about. They don't want to fail. But I've failed a lot of times, and I've seen that failing has taught me a lot that I didn't know, and it has been there to teach me sometimes that I was weak, I was not thinking, you know. So our last thing that I think we need to avoid in our mid-20s is to cancel everything which is pornography in our lives, you know. Because imagine if you watch pornography throughout the week, it is going to help to disturb your mind. It is going to make you weak, lazy, and you are not going to feel happy about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you are going to be wasting useful amount of time into things that don't help you to improve, you know. And if you try to avoid this, it is going to help you become better and more and more, because instead of your mind being filled with a lot of pornography, now you are going to have a lot of time and a lot of space for your new ideas, you know what I'm saying. You are going to improve more and more and more, because you are not seeing pornographic things, you know what I'm saying. So whenever you try to avoid pornographic materials, books, websites, all those kind of stuff, it's going to help you feel better about yourself. And imagine you are going to start waking up on time and doing things that are really good, you know. And because your mind is fresh, you don't have like sexual desires in your mind, you just have good ideas to start the week, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so you guys, you should work on these areas of your life, these aspects of your life before you cross your mid-20s. And I think it is going to help you feel better and better. And these are some of the things and mistakes that I've passed through and things that I've learned throughout that age period. And now as I'm in my late 20s, I've come a judge, a grandpapa, you know, because I've been learning a lot about myself. So thank you for watching, and if you are new to this channel, please subscribe down below, turn on the notification bell